Hello! Today I'm doing something not sewing related, but it definitely is vintage glamour related. So I found this Pinterest post. This is Pinterest related, much like my pinup bra video was. It did not go so well. But this time it's pretty straightforward and I don't really think I can go wrong, and I think it's just gonna be fun. I found this post that is 12 steps to a 1940s Hollywood makeover. Paramount Studio makeup guru Eddie Sens reveals his beauty secrets.
Mister, he wants to be a movie star.
So this man, Eddie Sens, shared this information, or this 12-step thing, in 1943. An exclusive behind-the-scenes look at a 1940s Hollywood makeover. A step-by-step guide of adapting the Hollywood makeup look for a 1940s beauty street look. I don't know what that means. What is beauty street? Eddie Sens, the American woman, in my opinion, is the best groomed in the world. Yet from the viewpoint of a super critical eye, there is always room to improve. I constantly observe mistakes in women's makeup application. For example, all the mouths I see on the street are painted identically in a size and shape, inspired no doubt from the movies. Full lips. Many 1940s women are naturally trying to ape their favorite star. To ape their favorite star by means of trick makeup, but with highly mixed results. So what he's saying is that a lot of women try to emulate what Hollywood is doing with makeup, and it doesn't really work out that way for everyone. I wish that every woman would recognize that her own personality, if correctly enhanced, would stop any Hollywood agent in their tracks. Make the most of yourself. Why be a poor caricature of Hedy Lamarr or Greer Garson? Piquant chins, cute little noses, even square faces can be turned to your advantage. Is that my face? Thus, with artful makeup, your real self won't be buried under an artificial mask. Okay, well, this really is coming off as very unproblematic, and I think that's very nice. The 12-step guide to a 1940s Hollywood look. 1. Pat foundation cream over the entire face, even the skin under the eyebrows. Also, I have a fan on, but it's behind the camera and behind the mic, so I don't think you should be able to hear it very well, but it's there. What am I worried about? Because I film when my super loud air conditioner is on, so. Pat foundation cream all over the entire face, even the skin under the eyebrows. So I just have this L'Oreal True Match, probably not what they used then. And I've only recently started to, well, I've used makeup for a long time, since I was a preteen, but I'm just recently learning more about it and more about what works for me. And yeah, so I'm not saying that I'm an expert at anything, literally anything. What is this red blotchiness? I think I've been exfoliating too much, actually. I feel like since this is makeup that this is a Hollywood makeup artist, so he was doing makeup that was gonna be on camera. So I think this is meant to be approached full on, meaning don't half-ass it, don't put on just a little bit. And also I'm sort of in the back of my mind is always this movie that was made in 1944 with Rita Hayworth called CoverGirl, and they give her this makeover to do this magazine shoot. So they have a fun vintage montage of the beauty process, and it's so much cream blush, and then a bunch of powder, just powder everywhere, and then you finish off the face after you completely douse yourself in powder. I honestly think that I have gone pretty easy on makeup when it comes to doing my own makeup, because like my whole life I've kind of been apprehensive to try a lot of things, but I'm trying not to be that way anymore. Step 2. Use a sharp black pencil to line the eyelids for accent. Press and roll the pencil close to lashes, forcing the color down into the lash roots. Here is my pencil. It's Wet n Wild because they're cheap. I'm sharpening it because I'm about to stab myself in the eye. Alright, eyeliner is scary, and I hope that this isn't where I mess things up. And it doesn't specify if I need to go under the eye as well. There are pictures with this, so like, do I go on the bottom? On the bottom? I'll just do a little bit. Step 3. While eyeshadow is being applied, hold the lid taut and blend shadow upward, no higher than the fold in skin. So it doesn't say what color of eyeshadow to use, and that's because I'm assuming that there probably weren't many colors of eyeshadow available at that time, but I'm gonna say that it was maybe like, or maybe it's just like, just choose whatever color you want. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna choose a color out of this ColourPop palette. So like, don't apply eyeshadow any further than your crease. I would say that's a definitely out of date. That's not how we do our makeup nowadays. I'm just gonna apply this. There's a natural looking like light pinky beige that I'm gonna do. I doubt that this is actually what was done for the movies, because do you really think they wouldn't gatekeep that shit? They're not telling you exactly what they're doing, because they need to be the special ones, you know what I mean? Step 4. Before applying pencil, brush brows upward. Upper hairs are then used as a guideline for pencils. So we are filling in eyebrows. I have this other Wet n Wild thingy that has a little brush, so I'm going to brush them up. So like along the top. Can you tell that I even did anything? Step 5. To keep the arch of brows in the proper high line, brush brows upward into guideline, never downward. Oh, well I already did that. I brushed them up. I already knew that. Step 6. The aim of lip rouge is to make your lips balance. Brush rouge over one side of the mouth before building the other side. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'm going with red, obviously. That was the color. That was the thing. Still is, honestly. Please don't judge how bad I am at lining my lips, because I'm just gonna say it's sort of like eyeliner. It's like it could be really bad or it could be fine. With liner, I usually fill in just a little bit in the middle because that's what Dita Von Teese does. So I do the same thing. And that's not even. It's not even. Oh my god, that looks really good. I did a good job. Step 7. To avoid drooping mouth, make the lower lip slightly longer and rouge inside corners of the lower lip well. So like, make sure there's plenty of rouge in, like, literally in your mouth. Make the lower lip slightly longer. What is slightly? Oh, that looks really messy. I guess I'm not sure how that would avoid a drooping mouth. I think it's supposed to like mimic like a little like smile lines. Now I'm gonna fill it in. Something about this looks off-putting. Step number 8. To remove excess lip rouge from all surfaces evenly, blot with a folded tissue pressed against closed mouth. Do not close mouth over tissue. Like, you know, like that. That's how I usually do it, so that like it doesn't get on my teeth or anything. 9. To brighten eyes, blend cheek rouge up under brows, but faintly. And then they have a little picture. It says X indicates point of highest color. That's very interesting. I have this stuff from e.l.f. Everything I use is very cheap. You can get it at Walmart or Ulta. I can't believe it goes on the brow bone. That is so, I can't believe they would tell you to do that. I mean, it looks good. Step 10, powder is applied generously over face, including lips and lids, and is then carefully removed from the lids. I like this trick of applying powder to your lips because it really does make the color stay. I would say that my face is looking vintage. 11. For fresh sheen and clear skin effect, wash completed makeup very lightly with damp sponge. So I got a little towel. What is the reason? 12. As final step, stroke on mascara with side of brush, not tips of bristles for fast and even application. I do not approve of the new wands. So I don't have the type of mascara that he's referring to. He's talking about cake mascara, I'm pretty sure. I know Besame Cosmetics sells mascara like that. I'd really love to try it. I'd love to have like some Besame Cosmetics because luxury. So he's basically saying he doesn't like the modern wands that we have today. He says, hair, whether it's brows or lashes, prefer a brush. Now you're done. Okay, well, mascara then, and I guess that's it. Sorry, Eddie. Okay, well, here is my completed Hollywood makeover look. I followed the 12 strange steps. Eddie Sens, one of Paramount Studios' makeup artists, did several beauty tutorials for women from the late 1930s through the war years of the 1940s, which were published in magazines like American Hairdresser and, as in this case, Modern Beauty Shop, 1943. Yeah, if you just like search for this on Pinterest, you'll probably find the same thing, or you can just follow what I did, I guess. There were a lot of things that weren't specified, like bottom lashes they didn't really acknowledge, colors of the eyeshadow they didn't really acknowledge. I think it's cool though, and I just thought it was a really, I don't know, like a cute and fun thing to try. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in my next video.